In this digital tech solutions video, we'll be showing you a great way to share your video clips online with players and other coaches. And the creativity kind of really depends on what you want to do. So we'll be taking a look at that and how it works. It varies some how to create the clips out of Game Breaker depending on your equipment and connection and who you're sharing it with, things like that. So to be more specific regarding getting clips prepared from Game Breaker, it's better if we help you through support. I mean, you can always figure it out on your own, but we'd be happy to help. If you want some assistance, just email support@dtsvideo.com and we'll take a look at some options with you. For now, we'll get rolling to show you exactly what Dropbox can do. Easy, it's just www.dropbox.com. This is the front page. You can watch a video. It's their video on how to set it up and things like that. And you can download. This is a program that's available for Windows, Mac, and various mobile devices. So feel free to download it on any of those. You don't have to have, just want to make sure you know you don't have to have a Mac to use this program. So that's that. After you download it, you'll have set up on your computer a Dropbox folder. So this is on my Mac itself. Some of these are folders I've added. I'll show you how to add them. Some come with it, such as public and photos. This is also the location I chose for my Dropbox folder. You can put it anywhere you want, whether that's on your desktop or documents or somewhere else. So I've put it there, and it also puts a very useful icon at the top, which you can easily access. We'll go through some of those here shortly. Right now we're going to take a look at setting up your Dropbox, and there's a couple ways you can do it depending again on your workflow, what you want to do. I'll quickly run through those. And again, not so much how to create your clips, but I will show you how to take a clip that I got out of Game Breaker and put it into Dropbox and share it, things like that. So let's go ahead and get started. To add a new folder, I mean, it's just like adding any folder anywhere else. You right click and add a new folder. So if we already have an offense, if I want to add a defense folder, and there you go. And automatically, if we right click and launch our Dropbox website, it'll show, there it is, there's my defensive folder. Dropbox, I'll show you the pricing structure. It has a couple different options. One is free, gives you up to 2 gigabytes of space, and that can actually be increased up to 8 gigabytes. Every time you invite somebody and they sign up for Dropbox, they get 2 gigabytes and you get another, I think it's 250 megabytes per person. So you can get up to 8, which you start with 2, so that means we have 6, which it takes 4 people to get 1 gig. So basically, if you get 24 people, if you invite 24 people and they get Dropbox, then you have maxed out at 8 gigs, which is really a ton of space. That's really generous. And then if you want more than that, you can get 50 and 100. So those are your options for that. So we have the free one, and I think I have like 3 gigs, somewhere around there. So if you wanted to just invite all your players and have them do it, which is one way that we would recommend actually to do it, sign up all your players. Not only will they get Dropbox and you'll maximize your space, you can also share your folders. So if I right click on them, on a folder, I can share this folder. So we'll click on that. If I share that folder, I can invite other people. And now, if I invite that with my offensive players, their Dropbox will automatically be updated every time I add a video into my Dropbox. So it's really helpful. Then you can just either shoot them an email or tell them to check their Dropbox and they'll have it already, a link in there to watch the video. If you choose not to sign up your players, not a problem. You can still share them. So the other option is to right click and get shareable link. Again, drops you back here and it shows you the folder you're trying to share, any content, any videos you have in there, and here's the link. You can email this link, you can share it, Facebook, Twitter are really popular, but oftentimes you can just email this to another person. And they'll now that as long as they have that link and you don't change that link, they will always have access to that folder. So it's always a good idea. Now they don't have access to your other folders. They just have access, like I have a personal folder. They only have access to this offense. That link does not give them access to all these other folders. But as long as they have that link you sent them, yes, they will have access to that. There isn't any login, there isn't any password security. It's simply if the person has a link, they have access. So you want to make sure that you're aware of that and be careful about who you send the links to and how you structure the folders that you're sharing. If you don't have it shared, if you don't show them the link and just share the folder, only people with Dropbox can share this folder. The shareable link is a public link. So hopefully that makes sense. Again, if not, you can email support@dtsvideo.com. We'd be happy to explain any questions. Dropbox also has a forums, which is really helpful. I've been there a number of times, so down here, forums and help center, a lot of good information there to help you out. So with that said, now we'll share a video. Again, it really depends on kind of your equipment and everything, on how quickly this process is and what exactly it is step by step. But I will say that you having internet as wired and not wireless will increase the speed that you upload your clips and download tremendously if you do it wired. So if you're going to be doing that, and that's an option, I would highly suggest that. To share your clips, I already have one in here, but we'll add another one. So, and I am wireless, so this may take a little bit, but simply click and drag, and you can see I'm moving that clip from here to here. Now what's really awesome is, well, that one already went up there. That was pretty fast. Let me show you with the clip that I don't have up there. Here's a full men's lacrosse game. Actually, it might only be half, obviously, 47 minutes. So we'll click and drag this to our defense, and you'll see really it's automatically being uploaded. As long as you have internet connection when you do this, it's automatically being uploaded to your Dropbox site, and you can tell by this symbol and by this that there's a file being uploaded. Again, depending on the size and things and your connection speed, this may vary. Once that is done, I'm going to stop this because it'll take a long time. You'll see a green check mark and you're good to go. So we have now 2 clips before we add one. Let's go to our on-site. Internet seems to be stuck, that would figure. There we go. Whoa. Okay, so offense. Go into offense, and there's our 2 goals. Ready to go. And if you again, you can either share the whole folder, you can also do individual files. Shareable link, download file. And that is briefly and quickly what Dropbox is capable of. You have free and paid options. And again, if you need some help or would like some on setting up Dropbox based on your equipment and making that as efficient as possible, please email us at support@dtsvideo.com.